Hey everyone, just thought we would take some time to walk through track wrestling. This is what we were talking about at the parent meeting, where you will go and register your child for 99% of the tournaments that we'll be going to. We'll walk you through today how to sign up and then also how to register for a tournament. So up here in the right hand corner, you'll be able to sign up. You can walk through, create an account, add the appropriate information. The one thing I will say here is that you will need your USA Wrestling card number in order to register your child, so have that handy. Once you're ready, you can sign in, and when you sign in, it'll take you to the Track Wrestling homepage, and that homepage will give you a list of a bunch of upcoming tournaments. These are typically across the top here, the bigger tournaments you'll go to. There'll be some news that's sometimes fun to read about high school and college wrestlers. But what we'll talk about a little bit today are the events. So you can see in the right hand corner here that I'm logged in as my son Noah, and I can go to events. And since I am signed in as Noah, it does do a pretty decent job of bringing up tournaments that are close to me. So most of these are in or around Indiana. This weekend we'll be attending the Mooresville Beginner Tournament and or the Center Grove Beginners Tournament. There's a couple of different ways to register for a tournament. You can click on the hyperlink at the tournament here, and that'll take you into the information, or you can go in and hit this pre-register button. I'm going to go ahead and click on the hyperlink that says Mooresville Folk Style Beginner. Click on that, enter in as a viewer. Now I have a page all about the tournament. I can quickly find out where it is, any additional information. Then I can go in and I can register my child for that particular event by hitting the registration button. Once you're at the registration button, up at the top, at some of the tournaments, you'll see when the cutoff is, and then a matrix and a wrestler list, so you can see who all is attending and how many people could be in the weight classes. As you scroll down here, what you'll see is your child's name with your track wrestling number. Once you're ready to register your child or children, you can hit the checkbox. One thing that always threw me off when I first started using this is you can't necessarily tell where to go next, but you'll want to go to the register selected check mark up here at the top. So I'm going to click on register check selected. Now it's going to bring up all of Noah's information, and I can just check to make sure that's right. One thing I should note here is always make sure that you're under Indian Creek Wrestling Club. That will allow our coaches to be able to help you identify what mat your child is going to be on and make sure that we have all the mats covered. Then I'm going to hit next. This is where you should see your USA Wrestling card number, grade, and then you're going to choose the tournament that you want to go into, and then it'll allow you to choose a division. In Noah's case, he's 12U, so I'll select 12U. They bring up all the 12U weight classes. I pick the one that I believe he's going to wrestle, and then you can choose separation criteria. In the case of the beginner tournaments, it's always going to be beginner. I'm going to add that wrestler, and now you can see I've added Noah a couple of times here, but you can see that Noah's ready to be registered. Another gotcha here is once you get to this page, you are not registered yet. It says it in the red, but again, it's not super clear on where you go to next. You have to hit continue. And then once you hit continue, you enter in your billing information, and then choose credit card and continue, and you can make your payment. I'm not going to register Noah here because he can't wrestle in the beginner tournaments. However, once you do register, you should get an email from Track Wrestling letting you know that you have registered that individual. And then we as coaches can go in and see how many individuals that we have registered for the tournament. So that walks you through how to register your child within Track Wrestling and get a Track Wrestling ID, and then also how to register for tournaments. Like I said, 99.9% of the tournaments that we go to will be on Track Wrestling. So just keep an eye out. Britt and Jackie do an amazing job of posting the link directly to the tournament, but now you know how to go in and search for it as well. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. The next video we'll talk about is once you get to the tournament, how to see where and who your child is wrestling. Thank you.